هاي، حلقتنا اليوم متنوعة كالعادة. أول فقرة عنا فقرة بيوتي، رح منقدم لك فيها فكرتين بسيطتين لتهتمي بجمالك وتزيدي فيهم أنوثتك وإطلالتك. أول فيديو رح منتابعه ورح منشوفه بيعلمنا كيف نحصل على يدين ناعمتين كالحرير بأقل من 5 دقايق. كل يلي بتحتاجيه ملعقة طعام ملح، تخلطيها مع ملعقة شاي مع أي كريم مطري لليدين متواجد عندك بالبيت. ضعي المزيج على يديك، حاولي تفركيهم بشكل كامل، يعني تفركي كل ايديك وتغطيهم بشكل كامل بالمزيج يلي عملتيه. اغسليهم بالمي الفاتر ونشفيهم بالمنشفة واستمتعي بيدين شابتين ناعمتين. تاني فيديو عنا اليوم بالحلقة هو كيف بتحصلي على أسنان بيضاء ب3 دقايق بس وبالبيت. ما في داعي تتكلفي وتدفعي المال حتى تحصلي على أسنان بيضاء. الأدوات موجودة عندك بالبيت. كل يلي بتحتاجيه وعاء صغير، بيكنج صودا وحامض. تودعي ملعقة صغيرة بيكنج صودا بالوعاء، تعصري فوقهم عصرة حامض، رح يبلش المزيج يفور بسبب تفاعل الحامض مع البيكنج صودا. بتتركيهم حتى يوقفوا فوران، بصير شكلهم مثل ما شايفين قدامكم على الشاشة. لما يصيروا جاهزين للاستعمال فيك تستعملي قطنة أو إصبعك لوضع السائل على أسنانك واستمتعي بأسنان بيضاء وحلوة. بفقرة هيلث لحلقتنا لليوم رح نعطيكي 10 خطوات للسيطرة على أعراض الربو وتجنب النوبات الحادة. إذا كنتي بتعاني من مرض الربو المزمن وبتشعري إنه النوبات بتزداد عليكي بهالفترة من السنة بالذات، ما عليكي سوى اتباع النصائح التالية للسيطرة على أعراض المرض والحد من وقوع النوبات. أول خطوة فيك تتبعيها وهي الانتظام بالعلاج. علاج الربو أحياناً هو علاج إلزامي ينبغي التقيد بمدته. مع ذلك من الضروري جدا اتباع وصفة طبيب بدقة. حتى لو شعرتي ببعض التحسن يجب متابعة العلاج للحد من التهاب الشعب الهوائية. تاني خطوة فيك تعمليها وهي قياس معدل التنفس. عليك دائما التحقق من قياس معدل الزفير باستعمال آلة القياس للتنفس، وهذا يعتبر مؤشر على فعالية العلاج وطريقة للتنبؤ ببداية الأزمة. بنفس الطريقة عليك حساب عدد مرات استخدام جهاز الاستنشاق وإبلاغ طبيبك بهالمعلومات. ثالث خطوة، توقفي عن التدخين تماماً وابتعدي عن أجواء التدخين. من الضروري التوقف عن التدخين في المنزل. علاوة على ذلك تجنبي الأجواء يلي بينبعث منها الدخان أو الغبار مثل المقاهي، حفلات الشواء، الباربيكيو، ونار المدخنة أو الشمينيه. رابع خطوة فيك تعمليها لحتى تتجنبي النوبات الحادة لأزمة الربو يلي ممكن تكوني بتعاني منها، هي أو طفلك ممكن يعاني منها كمان، وهي جهزي غرفة نوم طفلك المصاب بما يلزم. لفي الفراش والوسائد بغطاء لمكافحة الطفيليات. نظفي الغرفة يومياً. لا تستخدمي الوسادة أو الغطاء المحشو بالريش الطبيعي، واختاري المواد الاصطناعية. انفضي البطانيات والأغطية جيداً وضعيها بالهواء. مرري المكنسة الكهربائية تحت الفراش وتحت السرير. اختاري غطاء الأرضيات القابل للغسل. قومي بتهوئة الغرفة. لا تستخدمي مكيفات الهواء في الغرفة، وتجنبي القطع يلي بتتجمع عليها الغبار والتي يجب تنظيفها كل يوم. بدلاً من رش المبيدات الحشرية اللي ممكن تسبب الحساسية لطفلك، ضعي ناموسية على تخته لحمايته من الحشرات. انتبهي من بعض النباتات اللي ممكن تسبب الحساسية. اغسلي الستائر والسجاد والمفروشات بانتظام. خامس خطوة لتتجنبي نوبات الربو، وهي تجنبي ممارسة الرياضة بحال كان الطقس شديد البرودة أو في أماكن التلوث. سادس خطوة، وهذه الخطوة يمكن ما تحب يلي بيحبوا يربوا حيوانات أليفة عندهم، وهي تجنبي الحيوانات الأليفة. تجنبي الكلاب، القطط والهامستر والطيور. وإذا كان لديك حيوان أليف لا تريدين التخلي عنه، فامنعيه من دخول غرفة نومك ونظفيه بشكل منتظم. سابع خطوة، وهي عالجي الزكام على الفور. عالجي جميع أمراض الجهاز التنفسي فوراً، فقد تتسبب في نوبات الربو. أيضاً احمي نفسك عن طريق عدم الاختلاط بالمرضى. انتبهي من حبوب اللقاح. في فترات التلقيح تجنبي الخروج إلى الأرياف والنزهات في الهواء الطلق، لأنه هيدي من شأنها أنه تأثر عليك وتعرضك لنوبة حادة من نوبات الربو. تاسع خطوة، وهي حافظي على وصفتك الطبية أو البريسكريبشن. يجب أن تكون لديك دائما وصفتك الطبية لعلاج القصبات الهوائية. 10 خطوة والخطوة الأخيرة لحتى تتجنبي أزمة الربو الحاد، وهي توخي الحذر عند النوم. الأزمات تحدث عادة أكثر عند النوم، لذلك ضعي علاجك في متناول يديك ليكون حاضرا في حال حدوث أي أزمة ليلية. وصلنا معكم لفقرة انترفيو. مقابلتنا اليوم مع شاب طموحه كان أكبر من العقبات يلي واجهته. بكانون الأول يناير 2001 كرس وقته وطاقاته لحشد أكبر عدد من القادة الشباب، رجال الأعمال وأهل الاختصاص بمجال الصحة والرياضة، كما وأشرك مسؤولين منتخبين لدعم مشروعه يلي تضمن تزويد مجتمعنا الأهلي ببرامج متنوعة بعيدة عن العنف وعن المخدرات، واللي بتدعو إلى الوحدة، تسامح وتقبل بعضنا الآخر بعيداً عن أي عرق، دين أو القوميات المختلفة المتواجدة بالمنطقة. علي السيد الرئيس التنفيذي للهايب ريكرييشن سنتر بحدثنا عن أهمية الرياضة للجسم والصحة بشكل عام، وأهميتها بالأخص بملء وقت فراغ أطفالنا وشبابنا ببرامج توعوية رياضية ممتعة ومفيدة، وذلك لإبعادهم عن خطر العادات السيئة إذا ما نقول العادات القاتلة مثل تعاطي المخدرات وغيرها. خلينا ننتقل مباشرة للمقابلة. هاي، لأنه العقل السليم بالجسم السليم، نحن اليوم معكم من هايب سنتر ديربون هايتس. الرياضة فوائدها ما بتنعد، ولحتى نحكي عن فوائد الرياضة وأهميتها جينا نحكي اليوم مع مستر علي السيد founder of Hype Athletics Center. رح نسأله شوية أسئلة، شو فوائد الرياضة، شو أهميتها، كيف فينا نفتش أو شو الصفات يلي بيتميز فيها البيرسونال ترينر وشو أهمية البيرسونال ترينر. هاي علي.
Hi. How are you? Good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. أول شيء علي، شو أهمية الرياضة؟ ليه مهم الرياضة لنا؟
Well, it's very important to exercise. The riyada is something that everybody, young and old, needs to have in their life. It's a lifestyle, and it's important that we not only take care of our health, but our mind and our body and our heart, so that we can live a long and healthy, happy life. It's recommended that one exercises anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour a day. That can be light exercise such as walking or jogging, to strength and conditioning exercises as well to build muscle and cardiovascular good health.
الرياضة برأيك مهمة للصحة، مش بس للجسد، للعقل، ولازم نتخذها طريقة حياة، يعني لايف ستايل، مش إنه بس لحتى نعمل رياضة.
Absolutely. It's a stress reliever. It releases your mind emotionally, physically, mentally, cognitively, and even spiritually. It really relaxes your mind and your body and your soul so that you can focus on your daily activities.
أنت عم تقول إنه الواحد لو بيقدر كل يوم exercising من 45 دقيقة لساعة تقريبا. طب اللي ما بيقدر قد إيه المينيموم؟
So there's what we call high intense and low impact exercises, and إذا حدا ما عنده وقت كتير يعني you can do a 20 to 25 minute exercise, but it's high intensity, so it's a lot of exercises like our boot camp series exercise. Or you can do low impact over the course of 1 hour, where you're doing either an exercise such as walking, even walking upstairs. You know, there's a lot of good habits. Exercise is one part of life, but there's a lot of good habits when, for example, you park your car at work. You park farther away, so you walk, and you count that as part of your exercise.
وكم يوم بالأسبوع يعني الأفضل يجي أو يجي على الجيم الواحد؟
Yeah, so you know, we would love to see somebody in the gym a minimum of 3 to 4 days, but one wants to try to exercise and be physical at least 6 to 7 days a week. Just make it a part of your lifestyle. Exercise, eat healthy, because exercising is only one half of the lifestyle. You know, healthy eating habits and proper fluid intake, such as شرب الماء or juice, الحليب, it's all good for you. The natural products are good for you as well. So diet is also a very important factor.
Good. عندكم هون dietitian?
We do. We have a full-time dietitian and nutritionist on staff, so we help develop meal plans, diet plans. We actually have a program where we take parents and families to a shopping mall, a shopping center, and we show them what foods to purchase and the ingredients in the food and how to read ingredients and what types of preservatives and ingredients you want to stay away from, especially for kids.
Okay. طيب قبل الورك اوت او قبل الاكسرسايز شو لازم ياكل الواحد او ما لازم ياكل شيء؟
No, you wanna try to eat, you know, throughout the whole day. You want to try to get 5 to 6 decent sized portion meals, not too big. مثل الصحن كبير مثل العرب ياكلوا مصغرة شوية, and you want to try to get multiple meals per day, but it's recommended that you don't want to eat 1 hour to an hour and a half prior to your workout. So between that hour and a half time period, you want to stay away from food. You can drink a little bit of water and stay away from sugar products such as pop or sports drinks prior to your workout.
اوكي سو انت بتفضل انه يقسم الواحد وجباته لوجبات صغيره وما يحصرها بوجبه كبيره. طيب وبعد الورك اوت شو احسن شيء الواحد ياكله؟ او كمان ما لازم يعني في ناس بيعملوا ورك اوت بيقولوا لك خلص عملت ورك اوت انا I'm not gonna eat anything now.
That's the wrong philosophy. You know, as a matter of fact, our body, when we exercise and stretch our muscles and work out our cardiovascular system, using any body part, you really want to intake proteins. Protein comes from, you know, fish and chicken and beef and turkey and even peanut butter. You know, so high protein content post-workout, so after you're done exercising, is highly recommended for you and for all. You know, but it's the pyramid of life. When you talk about food, you want to incorporate raw vegetables. Raw vegetables meaning uncooked, unprepped, simply washed broccoli, celery, kale, green peppers, asparagus. Eating the product raw allows you to absorb the maximum number of nutrients from that vegetable. It may not taste as good. Broccoli, steamed broccoli with cheese probably sounds and tastes a lot better. But raw broccoli is actually a lot healthier for you because the nutrients are retained within the product.
علي مع الخضرة النية تتاكل نية لحتى تستفيدوا من المعادن والفيتامينات يلي بقلبها أكثر من المطبوخة أو الستيمد اللي على البخار.
And you want to stay away from carbohydrates. Carbohydrates come from bread. And this is a stigma. Especially the Arab, we've been eating bread for 4,000 years.
Yeah,
so it's part of our tradition and part of our life. Now, bread is necessary. Carbohydrates are necessary. There are multiple forms of it, but it's generally recommended because the carbohydrates are broken down into your system and they're converted into a sugar product. And those sugar products, you wanna take them in the earlier part of the day versus at the later part of the night, because your body has the whole day to burn them and use them for its nutrients that it provides your body. So it's converted into a sugar base, which is harder for your body to digest.
نعرف علي انه السبورتس الاكسرسايز والدايت يعني they go hand in hand together.
Yes.
شو بتحس اكثر بيأثر على تنقيص الوزن يعني to lose weight?
You know, to lose weight, you really want to exercise a considerable amount of days per week. But your diet is going to be the first step to take. And changing bad habits such as, you know, drinking soda or pop, such as excess bread or consuming a large amount of food at one time, you know, those are habits that we want to cut first. The other portion you want to make sure you do is cardiovascular. So walking, jogging, running, the bike, the cycling bike. You know, those are all good to start off with. You want to build your heart and your lungs before you build your muscles. You know, and that's going to be some of the first steps. And, you know, there's a science to exercising. You want to keep your heart rate at a certain level, and you want to be able to, you know, really burn fat. And in order to burn fat, in other words, you have to take your body to a certain level of exercise. You want to be breathing heavier. You want to be able to feel your heart rate, which is up to 120 to 140 beats per minute, and that's really, you know, what's going to help you escalate the process. Diet first, cardiovascular exercise second, and you know, a good deal amount of that.
اوكي سو الدايت يعني الاكل والرياضه بيمشوا مع بعضهم، بس البدايه بتبلش بالدايت، يعتمدوا دايت صحيه متوازنه وبعدين ببلشوا رياضه لحتى
You need to cleanse your body. Okay. You know, when we diet, our body, if we're out of shape or if we're overweight, our body consumes and retains a lot of waste, bad waste, in our colon, in our intestines. Our digestive system obviously operates at a much slower pace. So there's two things in order to increase your metabolism. That's going to be eating foods that digest easier and eating smaller quantities of food. So you're teaching your brain and your stomach to digest faster because it's only consumed a smaller amount of food. In addition to the consumption of food and your metabolism, you want to exercise. So exercising, taking your heart rate, your blood flow, your pressure, all of those factors will play a role in losing weight and increasing your metabolism.
So is cardiovascular exercise enough? like
It's not. You have to find a balance, you know. So if one is to begin working out and has never worked out before, you know, you definitely want to build cardiovascular strength. That's your heart, that's your lungs, that's your whole body. But in addition to that, you definitely want to build muscle. So muscle is an intricate part of weight loss, body sculpting, and receiving optimum results of exercise or from exercise.
Okay. And usually عادة امتى بنشوف results؟ يعني تنقول أنا قررت بدي بلش فوت على الجيم لحتى to lose weight. I have certain amount I want to lose them. يعني وبيكون الواحد you know بده
They want it fast,
they
overnight.
want it fast, exactly.
Overnight.
So when usually you start see results?
Here's what I recommend for someone who's trying to get in and wants to see immediate impact. So we already understood that diet is a very important part. What you would want to do is what we call a detox.
Okay.
And you want to detoxify your entire body of the negative weight, negative fat, negative waste that's in your body. And that detox is going to include zero carbs, you know, a lot of water, high protein, and raw vegetables, raw green vegetables. You want to detox your body for a good week to 10 days. And you're going to consume food, so you're not going to feel starving. But it's a mental game to be able to stay through the detox for an extensive period of time. It's in the mind. And, you know, the challenge is going to be, can I defeat the mental? Because the weakness is, I want a slice of pizza, or I want some French fries, or I want some, you know, cereal in the morning, you know, the high sugar content cereal. You know, so for someone to want to immediately lose weight, you have to immediately change your diet and detox your system completely. And that includes what I mentioned before. After that, you want to get into a high intense cardiovascular training regimen with a little bit of strength. Now, your body is going to transform from burning fat to conversion of muscle. So fat to muscle.
Okay.
We all know that muscle weighs more than fat. Okay, so what that means is in the beginning, you weigh, for example, 100 pounds. In the beginning, you're going to drop down to 90, but then you're going to reach a plateau where you're now going to start gaining weight again, but you're going to look skinnier, and that's because of the transformation from fat to muscle. But the weight itself may not differ as much unless you diet. So you want an immediate impact. Diet first, slowly. So the methodology really is kind of like a baby learns how to crawl, then walk, then run. So the same goes for your body. You want to take your body in that motion. You know, we don't tell someone who drinks 12 cups of pop a day to quit pop completely. It's hard.
Yeah.
So we want to drop that down to the first week. Let's cut it down to 10 or to 8. And let's see how we can progress to see if you have the discipline to really change your lifestyle completely.
And commitment.
And the commitment.
It needs commitment.
It does. It's a lifestyle. And, you know, today's day and age, you know, with the amount of processed foods that have high content of preservatives, it's actually very unhealthy for us. Matter of fact, even the plastic bottle that we're buying the water in is also unhealthy for us. So reuse of that plastic bottle is also has been proven to cause health concerns related to cancer and so on. You know, so preservatives and all those processed foods are something that we have to look at ourselves and look at our closets and our refrigerators and say, this is processed, it's unnatural, and I have to stay away from it.
So we have to start at home. يعني بدنا نبلش بالبيت نشوف شو في اشياء
الأكل بالبيت، الأكل
القصص نحاول ننظف we start this healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. The salad dressing that we use for a salad, you can eat a beautiful salad with spinach and tomatoes and cucumbers and kale and, you know, all the positive ingredients, walnuts and almonds, and then you put ranch dressing over it because we love ranch.
Yep.
But you see, ranch dressing has a high content of sugar. It's 50% of that product is made out of mayonnaise. You know, so mayonnaise is a high fat product that we have to try to stay away from. So having alternatives such as olive oil and lemon, which is, you know, a favorite to the Arab community, right, to the Arab culture. So using natural and trying to stay away from a lot of salt. Salt it retains water. It's a preservative that retains liquid in your body. and it's very hard for your body to get rid of it. So again, for Arab and for the Arab community, it's something that we have to have with our meats and with everything that we eat.
We add salt. بنزيد
Always
الملح.
Yeah.
Yep. في كتير ناس بيروحوا على الجيم.
Yeah.
ومعودين على ماشينة معينة بايك تريدميل or something. بيبلشوا يقولوا انه ما لقينا نتيجة. So بتحس انه بهالوقت لازم لهم personal trainer to guide them where to go, how to do things and يعني how to exercise to teach them how to exercise.
Yeah. So personal trainers play a very important role, especially for someone that's new to exercising or is having trouble, meaning they've found a plateau. They can't lose more weight or gain more weight or or really better their lifestyle. That's it. They've reached a certain point.
تعلقوا على وزن معين ومش عم يطلعوا ولا ينزلوا.
Yeah. So when you're looking for a personal trainer, you want to look for one obviously that's knowledgeable. But even more than knowledge, because you can know the book inside and out, you need someone who's going to be personal, who's going to relate to you, who's going to be a motivator, and one that you're going to be happy when you come to the gym and exercise with. Those are details that a lot of times, when searching for personal trainer, they're left out. You want who you think is the most accredited or knowledgeable only, but when you meet them, they don't know how to light that fire in you to push you to lose the extra weight or to run an extra lap or to work harder, and to really find your peak. And that's one that you want to stick with if you can find a personal trainer. Personal trainers are good. They're very good. They cost a little extra dollars wherever you go. They're an extra fee, but the whole idea with a personal trainer is you want to actually learn what they're teaching you, so eventually you can do it on your own. Personal trainer is supposed to identify a release strategy, release you back out to the gym on your own, understanding how to exercise, what to exercise, and when you should be exercising, what time of the day. It's your health. This is your body. It's your engine. If you don't take care of it, you're going to have problems. And the fool is one who works his whole life to build his wealth and then uses his wealth to save his life at the end. So we want to take lessons like that that are told to us on a daily basis, and we want to build that lifestyle so we can live a healthy life and raise our children and raise our families and be able to play and live happy.
And healthy. Yeah. Personal trainer, is he or she specialized in certain areas, or they have the knowledge of everything?
Yeah, so there's different levels of trainers, and it depends again on the number of courses or classes or certifications that they have.
Okay.
And there is a standard for a personal trainer in America where where they have a basic certification that covers the entire body, a basic understanding. Now, over time, like doctors or like any other profession, over time they build on experience, they build on knowledge, and they add that together, and they become extremely well certified and extremely overly certified with regards to how to tailor a workout to fit you as well as the next person. So, which would require different things. You can't train two people the same. All bodies are created different. All minds are created different, and you really have to specialize. Certain ingredients such as salts may affect your body different than they may affect me. So understanding the health components, the nutritional and dietitianary components of exercise are the second level for a personal trainer. So understanding how to work out, how to exercise, how to receive maximum outcomes from exercising and weight strength training is also another piece.
So Ali, what's your fitness philosophy? Hype fitness philosophy?
Yeah, we have a hype fitness philosophy, and all of our trainers and coaches follow this philosophy. And if you look at the person that's in shape the best, or in the most shape or best fit individuals in the world, we're looking at the professional athletes, such as the figure skaters or the skiers or the basketball players or soccer players or the gymnast. These people, if you look at their body, they're in optimum shape. They understand that the intake of food that they take affects how high they jump, how fast they run. So they're watching their diet to a very specific detail. The philosophy at Hype, when we train an individual, is to train them like an athlete.
Okay.
Because the athlete is the one that's in the best of shape. Whatever the athlete is, bodybuilder, basketball, track and field, So our philosophy focuses on 7 areas, and we call that the foundation of athleticism. So we're not teaching you how to play basketball, but we're going to teach you how to become an athlete for basketball or for track. And those 7 steps include the speed and the agility, the side-to-side workouts, being agile. We have flexibility and balance, core strength, and then of course strength itself, body, muscle strength, and endurance, the ability to last an extensive period of time throughout a workout or an exercise routine. So those are the 7 areas that we focus on, and we train everybody, but we tailor within each one of those scopes. We have hundreds of workouts that we have that can be tailored specifically to your needs. And that's the HYPE philosophy of training.
Cool. And I see you have other services. عندكم يعني خدمات غير الجيم, السبورتس. يعني what I see from HYPE is إنه you try to keep kids or children out of يعني the street or the negative impacts and environment. You know, you have a lot of services here, basketball, soccer. What you help me mention?
Yeah,
everything.
so there's 4 major areas that we operate with HYPE. The first one is our community service piece, where we have our feeding programs for the local Metro Detroit area. We actually call it Feed Detroit. So with Feed Detroit, over Thanksgiving, we provide full turkey meals and stuffing and the whole meal itself, the canned vegetables and you know, the cranberry sauce and everything that requires for a fresh Thanksgiving dinner. We have a back to school drive. We have our brand new greenhouse and outdoor gardening project. And basically with that, we're going to be teaching kids and we're going to be feeding the low income families that we serve. So the fresh produce, people that are low income typically live unhealthy, because they don't have the ability to buy fresh vegetables or the healthier food options. So our Teach and Feed program is going to model one where we grow fresh fruit and we actually provide our families with that at no cost or very little cost to them. In addition to the community service piece, where we focus on the environment and we focus on community and health and all that, we have our fitness and fitness piece, which is our group fitness classes such as Zumba and yoga and boot camp. And a wide variety of others, cycling and spinning, and working out and sports performance training. We train a lot of pro and semi-pro and college athletes here. We have our athletic component, so that's our third is our athletics, which focuses on basketball, soccer, football, baseball, volleyball, all the sports programs for kids. And those programs could be like training, tamrin, feret, or even daura tournaments. In all the sports. And we have statewide programs all over Michigan. And then finally, we have our education component, where we take on youth and we actually focus on homework assistance and tutoring and reading and math and computer training, language programs in English and Arabic. And we'll be growing that language program as well. And in addition to that, with under education for the adults, we do drug prevention programs, life skills programs. You know, we have a very serious problem in this country and really around the world with younger adolescent youth being a part of environments that where kids are drinking alcohol or smoking tobacco or even doing drugs in worst case scenarios, both street drugs and pharmaceutical drugs. You know, so they're getting exposed to that at a younger age. And you know, what we try to do at HYPE and in our building is to create a safe zone, a safe hub for families. Mom can exercise, son and daughter can play basketball or participate in a fitness program for kids. So we do kids yoga and kids Zumba as well, so they can participate in activities as well. And it's all supervised and structured. So the model that we have is one that we want to be identified as a national model. And we've been able to teach and consult organizations from all around the world on how to create a HYPE model that focuses on the entire family and strengthening the infrastructure of the family.
Cool. That's perfect, Ali. يعني we wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
ونتمنى لكم التوفيق، لأنه يعني مش هينة إنك تجمع الأسرة بجو سيف ويات عم بيعبوا وقتهم بشيء مفيد. يعني أحسن ما يكون عندهم وقت فراغ ويتعرضوا للأشياء اللي ذكرتها، إن مخدرات أو دخان أو شيء. بدي أتشكرك كثير علي على المعلومات القيمة اللي أعطيتنا إياها. وهلا we're gonna go work out a little bit أنا وعلي. ونرجع بنشوفكم.
باي. ثانك يو.
نتمنى أنه تكونوا استفدتوا من مقابلتنا مع علي السيد وبلشتوا تتبعوا النظام الصحي والسليم لحياتكم بتغيير نمط غذائكم واتباع الرياضة بشكل يومي أو مرتين بالأسبوع بيكون كتير منيح. نوصل لفقرة نيوتريشن. أنت بتعرفي أنه لنظام الحياة المتبع دور بالوقاية من الإصابة بالسرطان ولا سيما أصناف الأطعمة المستهلكة، إذ ينصح المعهد الأمريكي للبحوث بتقسيم وجبة الطعام وفق الآتي: ثلثان يضمان الخضر والفاكهة والحبوب، وثلث يضم البروتينات الناتجة عن مصادر حيوانية. للأطعمة الآتية دور وقائي أو محارب للسرطان. أول هالأطعمة هي الفاكهة والخضر، تحوي مواد غذائية مساعدة على محاربة السرطان، لذا يفضل التنويع في تناول صنوفها مع استهلاك تلك الملونة بألوان داكنة، خصوصاً بهدف الحصول على أكبر قدر من المواد الغذائية التي توفرها. تساعد الفاكهة والخضر متناولها على الشعور بالشبع، وبالتالي تخفف من كم الأكل المستهلك، ما يساعد بالحفاظ على وزن صحي. الجدير بالذكر أنه زيادة الوزن تؤدي لارتفاع بمؤشر كتلة الجسم، ما يزيد من كمية الدهون يلي بدورها بترفع من نسبة خطر الإصابة بالسرطان ولا سيما القولون. ثاني نوع أكل وهو الفطور أو الترويقة. تزخر مكونات الفطور من رقائق الكورن فليكس المدعمة بالفيتامين بي أو المنتجات الغنية بالحبوب بالفوليت، وهو نوع من الفيتامين بي اللي بيساعد بمحاربة سرطاني القولون والصدر. عموماً أنه عدم تفويت وجبة الفطور تدبير مفيد في مجال محاربة الوزن الزائد. من بين أهم مصادر الفوليت الأخرى عصائر البرتقال، الشمام والفراولة والهليون والفاصوليا والخضر الداكنة كالسبانغ والخس والبيض، بس ما بعرف قد ايه فينا نشرب كل هالعصائر هيدي. ثالث نوع أكل وهو البندورة. بعرف في كتير عالم ما كتير بتحب البندورة، بس البندورة بتحتوي على مادة الليكوبين النباتية اللي بتعطي اللون الأحمر للبندورة. بهالإطار تثبت الدراسات أنه هناك رابط قوي بين تناول البندورة والتخفيف من الإصابة بسرطان البروستات، فاللي ما بيحب البندورة بتمنى عليه أنه يبلش من هلأ يأكل بندورة. رابع نوع من أنواع الأكل وهو الشاي. الشاي الأخضر بالأخص بيساعد كتير بمحاربة سرطانات القولون، الصدر والبروستات. العنب اللون بنفسجي، بضم هالنوع من العنب مادة الريسفيراتول المضادة للتأكسد والالتهابات. بهالإطار بتفيد الدراسات المخبرية أنه العنب بيقي من الإصابة بأنواع عديدة من السرطان. منيجي للسادس نوع من أنواع الأكل، وهيدا النوع بكل مجال وبكل نصائح وبكل إرشادات لازم يجي على ذكره لأهميته بصحتنا وبسلامتنا، وهو المي. بيساهم الماء في الوقاية من سرطان المثانة لكونه يدفع إلى إخراج البول الذي يعتبر من المواد السامة من الجسم. الحبوب. تعود الحبوب كالفول والحمص والفاصوليا والعدس بفائدة صحية على الجسم، فهي تحوي مواد نباتية محاربة للسرطان في خلايا الجسم كما واقية منه. الكركم، كلنا بنعرف بهار الكركم، بيأثر الكركم على مدى تفشي السرطان وتطوره بالجسم. هون تجدر الإشارة إلى أنه طريقة الطهو أو الطبخ مؤثرة بهالمجال، علما أن كل من القلي والشاي على حرارة عالية جدا ينتج مواد كيميائية سامة في الأطعمة. من جهة ثانية ينصح بتجنب اللحوم المدخنة والهوت دوغ بهدف التخفيف من الإصابة بسرطاني القولون والمعدة. بنهاية حلقتنا بتمنى تكون هالمعلومات مفيدة بتساعدكم لحتى تختاروا حياة صحية سليمة وتغيروا نظام غذائكم لنظام أصح. ملتقانا الأسبوع القادم بنفس الموعد. تصبحوا على خير.